back from reaching your goals. Because there can be only two main kinds of challenges that can hold you back. In this episode, let's talk about what are these challenges and how to start getting the results that you want in life. Hi and welcome to Up It and the Actionables podcast. My name is Peyton. I'm a performance life coach and the CEO of Up It. Now let's assume that you have absolute clarity about the goals that you want to pursue for yourself. If you don't, then be sure to check out last week's video on how to do just that. So now that you know the goals that you want to achieve for yourself, you're going to face two kinds of challenges. Before I get into it, let's take a quick look at what this journey toward your goals is going to look like. This is a picture you may have seen of what success looks like. This diagram with ups and downs, zigs and zags is exactly what pursuing goals looks like. So if you already know this and you know that what you want to achieve isn't going to be easy and challenges are bound to show up, how do you stay resilient in the face of such challenges? How are some people able to get the results that they want in their life? Is it because they are more smarter, more skilled, more hardworking, or even have more willpower? The answer is simple. Some people have learned to overcome two main types of challenges. And now, let's get into it. The first is the internal challenge of the mind. The second is the external challenge associated with resources or skills. The internal challenge is always going to be more difficult to overcome than any external challenge. However, the biggest irony is that in order to get over your internal challenges, you will have to take external action. For example, let's say you're facing self-doubt about reaching your goals. You will have to do everything externally which is necessary in order for you to reach that goal. Science proves that our brains are malleable and we can teach it to work for us. So every time you're faced with an internal challenge, you can train your mind to take some sort of physical action. In order to get results in life, you will have to learn to deal with your internal challenges. The internal challenge in your mind happens as negative thoughts. Thoughts such as, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not skilled enough. You get the drift. On the other hand, external challenge is all about having the right resources or skills. However, the key thing here to understand is that it is much simpler to get over external challenges, to get the resources and the skills, than it will be to overcome your internal challenges. Which is why let's get into two real simple techniques that will help you to deal with your internal challenges. First is to interrupt our negative thoughts. Now we all have negative thoughts, and chances are we will never be able to get rid of all negative thoughts. What we can do instead is to learn to interrupt such negative thoughts. So here's a simple technique, what I like to call catch, move and boost technique. Here's how it works. Step 1. When you face an internal challenge, you have to learn to catch that negative thought. You have to become aware of what is that negative thought about. It could be about your looks, about your talents, about your skills. Whatever it may be, learn to become aware of that negative mean sucker. Step number 2 is once you've become aware of that negative thought, it is time to do something about it. So you need to get up physically and move your body to another location. And yes, there is a real science behind this. Where the body goes, the mind follows. So if you want to leave behind the negative thoughts, you will have to move to another location. And step number 3 is go get yourself a piece of paper and write down one thing that you're really proud of, one thing that you know you're good at, and boost yourself up. So there you go. Catch, move, and boost yourself. Second is to set aside some time every day to take the necessary steps toward your goals. Now, if you want to really do something, you would benefit greatly by scheduling some time every day to do that activity. This is how it works. If you schedule a particular time to do some activity, over a period of time, it becomes a habit. And when it is time to do that activity, your mind will prepare itself, and you may still feel lazy, but the chances that you will stick with it are much higher. Those were the two techniques that you can use to overcome internal challenges and to start getting better results in life. If you like this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share it with a friend. And also don't forget to leave us a comment below so that I can give you a shout out in the next video like this one. Thank you so much at Anaritas for your kind comment on one of our previous videos. We love that you're following your passion of playing the piano beautifully, and we love your channel. So that's my time. If you'd like to get in touch, you can hit me up on social. My handle on Instagram is Payden'sLife. For personalized help, check out my company on upitawave.com. Till next week, remember, what you want matters, and it's up to you to make it happen. Stay healthy, stay safe, and talk to you soon.